English podcast. You ever wake up and you can feel it in your bones? You know that feeling when you open your eyes and suddenly the world feels like it's too much. Like you've just been hit with the realization that everything is too much. Not just the emails or the to-do lists, but even the thought of getting out of bed seems like an Olympic sport. Yep, that's the moment, the day you've decided, I'm not doing anything today. And let's be clear, this isn't a chill, self-care day where you lie around and watch movies with a face mask on, thinking you're living your best life. No, this is the day where you sit there, staring at the ceiling, wondering if thinking is even worth the effort. You've been there, right? When you look at your phone and the notifications pop up, Instagram, emails, texts, and you just sigh like you're carrying the weight of the universe. I'll just leave them for later, you think. Later never comes. Who knew ignoring a phone could feel like a workout? And somehow you feel guilty about it, because society says you should do something, anything. But today, doing anything feels like running a marathon in quicksand. You consider making breakfast, but then realize that takes way too much energy. A bowl of cereal. Too much. A toast. That's too much. What happened to just having breakfast, right? You're now contemplating whether sleep was better than that half-burnt toast. What about those motivational quotes we all get bombarded with? You know, the ones that promise if you just wake up at 5 a.m., do 30 minutes of yoga, and drink kale smoothies, you'll have an amazing, productive day. Well, I'm here to tell you, some days you just don't feel like it, and that's okay. Sure, we all want to be the person who crushes their goals and makes the world better by 10 a.m. But what about those days when your biggest accomplishment is deciding to get out of bed, to change into pajamas again? And that's another thing. Choosing to do nothing doesn't make you lazy. It just makes you human. Maybe it's your brain's way of saying, hey, I need a break, and I'm taking one, whether you like it or not. You start thinking about the hours you've spent running errands, replying to messages, scheduling meetings. Maybe it's time to just sit and be. But let's be real. After a few hours of this not doing anything thing, you start to feel a bit guilty. You can hear your mom's voice in your head. When are you going to do something with your life? But hold up. You're doing something. You're reflecting. You're resting. There's power in being still. Even when the world's screaming at you to be constantly in motion. Sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing at all. It's a revolutionary idea, isn't it? And let's be honest, by the time the day is halfway through, you realize something important. The world didn't end. The emails will still be there tomorrow. The universe hasn't fallen apart because you took a day too. Well, do absolutely nothing, and maybe, just maybe, you're feeling a little lighter. Like the weight of the world is lifting just a bit. You might even find that your mind starts to clear up. Who knew doing nothing could be the best therapy session? You didn't know you needed. So, as the day moves on, you're kind of surprised. It's like a slow revelation. Maybe tomorrow you'll feel like doing everything, but today, you're owning this lazy, non-productive existence. And guess what? That's okay. It's more than okay. It's necessary. But then, of course, by the evening, you get hit with the inevitable question: what did you accomplish today? And you can proudly say, absolutely nothing. And isn't that kind of liberating? The truth is, we live in a world that glorifies constant hustle, constant action. We are expected to be machines, never resting. But there's a secret about doing nothing that nobody talks about. It can be the most refreshing, necessary reset you didn't know you needed. It's almost like hitting the reset button on your mind, body, and soul. So, next time you feel like doing nothing, don't fight it. Don't let the world pressure you into feeling guilty about it. Embrace it. And you know what? You might just find that when you finally do get up to do something again, it'll feel a whole lot better. Because here's the funny thing about doing nothing. When you finally decide to do something again, it actually feels like an achievement. But hey, not today. Today, you're on your own time. Thanks for your time. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. See you next time.